Thousands farmers demand higher crop prices in Delhi. Thousands of farmers rode buses and trains from across India to gather on Thursday at a rally in the capital, pressing a demand for higher guaranteed prices for their crops, as they faced down police barricades and tough security. Don't miss any update. Subscribe my channel for entertainment news. The rally, days before general elections, are expected to be called in an exercise that will see Prime Minister Narendra Modi seek a rare third term, comes a month after police wielding tear gas and water cannons halted a farmers' march outside New Delhi. Through this meeting, we want to show government authorities that we are not too far from reaching our goals, Darshan Pal, of a farmers' group, the Samyukta Kisan Morcha (SKM), told news agency ANI. We can surround Delhi whenever we want. There was no immediate comment from the government or Modi's Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP), but they have said in the past they are committed to the welfare and prosperity of farmers, who form an influential voting bloc. Face police barricades, tough security amid warning of traffic congestion. Groups of farmers listened to their leaders' speeches while intermittently chanting slogans against Modi and his government, which had stopped the February 13 march at a spot about 200 kilometers from New Delhi, at which the farmers camped. Police threw up barricades, tightened security, and warned of traffic congestion in preparation for Thursday's rally at the capital's Ramlila Maidan, a popular site for gatherings. Farmers from states such as Maharashtra in the west and Odisha in the east were undeterred by the high turnout of police and paramilitary. This is a one-day event meant to serve as a reminder to Modi government of their unfulfilled promises, said Narendra Singh, a farmer from the northern state of Haryana. Farmers say the Modi government had committed in 2021 to set up a panel to find ways of ensuring support prices for all produce but had been going slow on it. They also want the government to honor a promise to double their incomes and act against a federal minister whose son was arrested during similar protests in 2021 after being accused of running over and killing 4 protesters. Concession before elections. Our main demand is a legally guaranteed minimum support price, said 39-year-old Utpal Biswas, from the eastern state of West Bengal. Today's protest is supposed to last for a day, but we will see how it progresses. With the elections due by May, allowing the farmers to gather in the capital, even though under strict conditions meant to ensure public order, is seen as a concession from the government which has blocked them outside the city in the past. New Delhi. Indian farmers plan to march to the capital New Delhi on Wednesday as they push their demands for higher crop prices, a protest leader said, after several rounds of failed talks. Farm union leaders are seeking guarantees of state support or a minimum purchase price for farmers' produce. On March 6, farmers will come to Delhi from all over the country by train, bus and air, protest leader Jagjit Singh Dalwal told reporters. He said farmers would also block railway lines across the country on March 10. The protests began in early February with hundreds of farmers in East Punjab aiming to take their campaign to Delhi. They were blocked by police and paramilitary troops at Shambhu, at the border with neighboring Haryana state, about 200 kilometers from the capital. The government announces support prices for more than 20 crops each year, but state agencies buy only rice and wheat at the support level, which benefits only about 6% of farmers who raise those 2 crops. In 2021, when the administration of Prime Minister Narendra Modi repealed farm laws, the government said it would set up a panel of growers and government officials to find ways to ensure support prices for all farm produce. Indian farmers say detentions foil Delhi protest. New Delhi. Dozens of protesting Indian farmers were detained en route to New Delhi on Wednesday, forcing them to call off their plan to converge on the capital in their demand for higher crop prices, protest leaders said. Thousands of farmers, mostly from the northern state of Punjab, launched a Delhi Kalo, Let's Go to Delhi march last month demanding higher guaranteed prices for their produce but were stopped by police about 200 kilometers (125 miles) north of the capital. Protest leaders had planned to resume the protest on Wednesday, urging farmers across India to head for the capital by bus and train since their tractors had been blocked and tear gas and water cannon used to disperse them. Farmers started moving towards Delhi but had been stopped by police in some states, said a statement from the Samyukta Kisan Morcha non-political or United Farmers Front, one of the 2 groups leading the protests. 50 farmers from one district in the northern state of Rajasthan were taken into custody on Tuesday night while others traveling to Delhi by train from the same state were detained at a police station on Wednesday, farmer leaders told reporters. Rajasthan police denied detaining any farmers. "We have not detained anybody in relation to the farmers' agitation. There has been no mass movement from here in relation to the protest," Utkal Ranjan Sahu, Rajasthan's police chief said. Farmers from other central and northern states are expected to arrive in Delhi on Thursday, said another protest leader, Ramandeep Singh Mann. Farmer groups from southern and western India also said they were preparing to join the protests. The farmers remain determined to enter the city. Their resolve to fight for their rights has only strengthened in the face of obstacles, Mann said. The protests come weeks before national elections in which Prime Minister Narendra Modi is seeking a rare third term. A similar but larger protest 2 years ago, which saw farmers from more groups camped at Delhi's borders for months, forced Modi to repeal some farm reform laws in his biggest political defeat.